Hi everyone, I'm really glad that you're joining me today because I'm going to be talking about the vagus nerve, something I'm very passionate about. We're going to talk about what the vagus nerve is, why it's important, and how we can stimulate it to promote healing in the mind and the body. So what is the vagus nerve? The vagus nerve is a bundle of nerves. It originates at the base of the skull and it travels down and innervates the organs in our body. So it innervates our lungs, heart, stomach, digestive system, gallbladder, diaphragm. So it allows a connection between the brain and the body. So why are we talking about this anyway? The reason why we're talking about the vagus nerve is because of the central role that it plays in switching off our body's stress response. So we all find ourselves with very kind of on-the-go lifestyles, lots of demands, lots of threats, challenges that we have to manage. That causes the stress response of our body to remain switched on for some time. And the impact of that can be things like kind of anxiety over the long term, anxiety, depression, chronic problems within our bodies as well. So the vagus nerve, specifically the ventral branch of the vagus nerve, is responsible for switching off that stress response and allowing the rest, repair and digest system within us to come online. And it kind of floods us with a sense of relaxation, calmness, and it allows us to also connect with other people. So it's also known as the social engagement system. And this is really powerful because all of those techniques and methods that we know work for helping us feel better, like meditation, nutrition, deep breathing, relaxing your facial muscles and your body muscles, all of those take effect through the stimulation of the vagus nerve. So what stimulates the vagus nerve? Number one, deep breathing, particularly a long exhale on the out breath. That has been known to kind of switch on that relaxation response in the body. The next thing is relaxing your facial muscles. What we find that when we're under pressure or tense, our facial muscles kind of tense up. And that sends a signal via the vagus nerve that there is danger, that there is something wrong, and that message is sent to our organs and causes problems there via that fight or flight system. So consciously relaxing our facial muscles and just kind of making a habit of doing that is going to be stimulating that vagus nerve. The other thing is vocalization. So we know that the vocal cords are connected to the vagus nerve and that chanting or humming or singing stimulates the vagus nerve as well. Building these things into your daily routine is going to help you to develop what is known as bivagal tone, which will enable you to manage stressful situations in a much more healthy way. And when it will more generally enable kind of you to feel a sense of relaxation, calmness, and kind of clarity, creativity. There's so much research on the benefits of stimulating the vagus nerve. So it's really worth looking into, and I'll try and post some links as well. So one of the reasons why I'm really excited about this, the vagus nerve, and wanting to share this with you is because sometimes we think that all of the work in terms of managing ourselves and healing has to happen on a kind of cognitive level. We have to figure out what we're thinking, understand how that relates to our beliefs, experiences we've had in childhood, and go on that long kind of process of discovery. And I'm not saying that that's not an important part of the journey, but what I've now come to understand is that using this information about what we know about the nervous system and the vagus nerve enables us to also work on a kind of body level to begin the healing journey in that way as well. And many of my clients and friends and myself, I use it. I found it so effective because it gives me another tool that I can use. I know that there are some strategies I can implement straight away that can reduce that stress, reduce the tension, alleviate some of the low mood and anxiety, and help me to have some clarity. So I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to making some more videos like this soon.